Did we find
You're
it?
the culprit. The J in AJ stands for dog shit.
I stopped.
This is the Bill Squire Show.
Did you know that?
You are the original?
She's the original meme.
I didn't know that.
Welcome to the Bill Squire Show, home of the original meme. Tommy LC. That's the girl in the middle, which is confusing because we all have boy names in this show.
That's
It
right.
is confusing.
But my name can also be a girl's name.
Billy.
Billy, yeah.
Yeah.
Tommy can be a girl's name.
AJ could be a
AJ
girl's
could be
name.
a- Oh, we're all very gender fluid.
We are.
That's
Mhm.
right. Yum, yum, yum.
Inclusivity.
Fluid.
What's your actual, like, what's the A and the J stand for?
Anthony James.
The A stands for awesome. And the J stands for just kidding.
Jizz.
Awesome.
Just kidding.
No, Anthony Joseph.
Anthony Joseph.
Anthony
Dang, I was
Joseph.
close.
Yeah.
No, I
Anthony
wasn't.
Joseph DeCosimo.
That's right.
And you are a little bit Italian?
I'm half. Yeah.
Are you also Russian?
No, Polish. Close
Okay.
though.
So close.
Soviet.
So
bloc.
very close.
The Soviet bloc.
If they had it their way.
That's right.
And then what's your ethnicities?
Oh, I'm like everything, a little bit of everything. What am I mostly?
I don't know about
Polish, I think.
everything. I feel like
Well, okay,
a
not
lot of
every-
white things, but
I'm
not
very
everything.
just
Very white.
The L in LC stands for a little bit of everything.
It,
Oh,
it
yeah,
does.
Tommy LC.
LC.
Get at her on OnlyFans, which it's good if you've never seen it.
It's great.
She shows her bubs and her vagine, and it's
My bubs.
A little bit of butthole. Is there a little bit
There
of
is
butthole?
some butthole.
there's
a
some
little bit of
butthole.
butthole.
Yeah,
There's
a little bit of
I've
butthole.
seen her butthole.
That's right.
I was a
Tommy.
subscriber before she worked on the show, so that's I feel like if I think if well, AJ's not supportive.
Yeah, he's not. He
I'm gonna.
doesn't
I'll
care about my
subscribe.
career.
I'll subscribe tonight.
Okay.
I'm gonna
No, you
subscribe
won't. You
tonight.
say you don't have money right now.
You're right. I don't. I was just gonna sound nice.
Well, Tommy's the nice lady.
Yeah.
AJ is
That's right.
the liar.
Tommy's such a nice
She's
lady.
so nice.
Thank you.
She's such
So
a
nice.
nice
Anybody
lady.
that only charges $10 to look at those
Sure,
bubs
butthole.
and that vagine and that beehole is a nice lady in my book.
That's right. She's a
Hashtag nice lady.
Hashtag
I
nice lady.
realized the other day every girl is a girl next door.
What if they're 2 doors down?
Yeah, what
but
if
she's
they're-
next door to someone.
Yeah, but you're not next door to. I think it is.
Yeah, I know, but that's like the thing. Like like the porn. It's like she's
Yeah,
girl next door.
Yeah,
It's like she's if you have a residence,
yeah, you're next door
you're
to
next
somebody.
door to
yeah.
somebody. Yeah, yeah. So every girl is a girl next door.
Is that like what would you say is your type?
my
of
type?
girl? Yeah. Do you have a type?
mammal?
Mammal.
That's good.
Yeah,
That's-
mammal.
yeah.
That's a great
And then
start.
we just work our way out.
yeah,
yeah.
I'm
From
gonna-
there,
I'm also gonna go mammal. I also like human.
that's right.
Human is pretty good.
Yeah, I think my ideal, like my type, is would have like Emma Stone's eyes and Shaquille O'Neal's everything else.
What a lovely combo that would be, though.
Oh,
Yeah.
just- especially the
my type.
voice.
Yes.
Yeah, just-
the Shaquille O'Neal voice.
Like,
Hey,
get over
Jay.
here. Give me your Shaqaroni.
Hey, AJ, I love you.
Hey.
Wait, does this dream woman of yours have a penis or a vagina? I mean, it's a woman, so I imagine you want.
We haven't gotten that
I
far
haven't
yet.
gone that far yet? Okay,
We haven't gotten that far yet. We just we're taking
Oh.
it
just
slow.
the Emma Stone's eyes. though.
Yeah, we're just taking it slow.
Yeah. Have you been? Because I've been taking pretty much the whole summer off, not really dating. Like I was on the dating apps for a bit. I just I fucked off of those because I can't. I just wasn't feeling it.
You weren't feeling it.
I just was having these like empty conversations, like trying to get to know people. I'm just like, I don't care right now. It's not that I
Yeah.
won't ever care, but like right now, I just like not in a mindset where I wanted to even deal with it. So
Okay.
it was just, and I feel way better now. Like the breakup wasn't that long ago, and it was affecting me for a long time.
Your hair
And-
looks great today.
Thank you very much.
Am I wrong, or does this hair look
does
like
look
really
great.
good?
I've
The
been-
little swoosh
Nice
to the
hair.
side
I've
looks
been-
great.
I've been trying some new things out with the hair, and so
Yeah.
workshop in different parts of my body, and then that's when you get back on the.
Yeah, that's when you go
Yeah,
back
wait till you see the
into-
little swoosh that I put into my penis.
Whoa. I go a little to the left.
A little left.
Yeah.
I'm straight as an arrow.
I got my
with
dick stuck
just
at-
this the way it looks. We've talked
Right.
about the other gay stuff.
when I was a little kid, I got my dick stuck in a bottle of shampoo.
Why?
I was like a
How?
little kid because I was just like, oh, I'm gonna put my penis in a shampoo bottle, and then
Well,
I got
do you know-
stuck a little bit.
Was it Per Plus, Suave? Like
Head and shoulders, I bet.
No, I don't remember what it was. It was whatever my grandma had. I lived with my grandma at the time.
okay.
Yeah.
Wait. So
No, I don't think I lived with her at this
you were
time. I was just sleeping.
Did you
over
live
my
with your
grandma's house.
grandma for a bit?
What?
Did you live with your
I
grandma
lived
for
with my grandma for a bit. Yeah.
because your parents were?
No.
Tell
No.
them
My
the-
mom, me and my
Was
mom.
it the
and my
divorce
brother.
time or what?
No, me, my mom, and my brother just moved in with my grandma.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's probably
just
like
a-
after your parents split up, though.
Yeah, those was
Okay.
after,
So
yeah.
she just, but it wasn't
Yeah.
like your grandma was raising you.
Oh, she's the worst.
because
grandma?
like
Oh,
I
she's
also have a
terrible.
bad grandma.
She's terrible.
Aw.
She's
in a-
mine's dad.
She's in a
Mine's-
home,
yeah,
and I'm
Dad, it's
glad,
fine.
and I hope, and I'm glad she's in a home, and I hope bad things are happening to her.
My grandma was also my mom's mom was pretty terrible.
This was my mom's mom.
Yeah, and I was not a big fan. My mom's grandma was like the best. So like she was her grandma Roper. She was like the sweetest lady
Yeah.
of all time. But like my mom's mom was just, oh, I did not like that lady,
Yeah.
and nobody did. Like, and she would like take it out on us, and like she would every once in a while she'd try and do something. She's like, I did something nice for you. I'm like, I don't need you to do nice. I need you
Yeah.
to like make me feel like I matter to you.
Right.
Because
Yeah.
it doesn't like even when you did something nice, it was not in a nice way.
Right.
Like I'm
Yeah,
not-
but I got my dick stuck in a bottle of shampoo. I was like little.
How'd you
as
get
a
it
kid.
off?
I like it was painful. Yeah,
you
just-
got it off, or did you like have to be like,
I know I
hey,
got it off. I
Okay.
didn't like have to. This is the first time I'm ever telling a soul about this.
oh wow.
Yeah, I'm coming clean about this right now. I got my dick stuck in a bottle of shampoo.
I never did the shampoo thing, but I did. We had
It was like I was little. It was a tiny little
Yeah.
fella.
Yeah.
And I was just like, oh, this is a whole.
this will fit. Yeah.
And I didn't think I knew what sex was
Yeah.
or what masturbation
It's
was.
natural. You
it-
just knew.
Yeah, it wasn't like a sexual thing.
No,
was just
it's a
I wonder-
curiosity thing.
Yeah, I wonder what's gonna happen if I
Yeah.
stick my
Yeah.
this thing
Yeah.
into the bottle of shampoo, and I did. I got stuck.
I always feel like I knew like not exactly what sex was, but like that sex existed, or like there was like I remember as like a pretty young kid, this is probably trauma, but like going into a closet with a girl like that was my age and like taking our clothes like doctor type stuff,
Yeah.
but like and like getting a boner and stuff. Like I
Yeah.
remember
Yeah.
being aroused by it. And it's I don't know, like
Same. I always kind of felt like I knew what it was, but this scenario like was not.
that was
sexual in
more
nature.
experimental.
Yeah, this was
kinda-
more like I'm just gonna see what happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, this wasn't sexual in nature. But yeah, I felt like I always kind of knew what it was. Okay, so I knew that there were boys and there were girls,
Mhm.
and that they were different, and what made them different was the thing in between their legs.
Yes.
And I didn't know. Used to call it a girl penis
Oh,
because I
right.
didn't know what a vagina was called, but I knew it looked different. And I knew even back before I even knew what a vagina looked like.
I feel
just
like
knew it
I
was
knew the
different.
word pussy before I knew the word vagina.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Because we had like neighborhood kids and they would just like I remember learning in kindergarten what a blowjob was. And I thought it was like a punishment
Oh,
for like the
whoa.
girl who like, oh yeah. Well now you gotta put your mouth on where I pee. Like if you're being a bad
Yeah,
wife.
kind of is.
I was dating somebody once, or like seeing somebody, and she honked my penis one time.
That's kind of hot.
Yeah, I told her, I was like, don't ever do that ever again.
You didn't like it?
No, I hated it. She
Oh.
like a clown nose, like it's in my feet, like honk. And she just did that. I'm like,
I don't
I-
mind that at all.
I wasn't like mad, but I'm like, I don't. That
Joe,
is,
this is weird.
I do not like that.
never
It
had the
made me
urge to do that.
uncomfortable. Yeah, just honk.
To honk a wiener.
No.
honk. And then like I looked at her, I was like, what was that? And she was like, I am so sorry. I'm just
You
like, it's
honk your
fine,
own
just-
boobs. Oh, what's going on here?
I do. Well, yeah, I do. but it's because they're fake and you have
Yeah.
to massage them.
Oh, okay,
So
so
they
that's
don't. Yeah. So they don't
yeah.
harden.
Hold on, we're gonna have. Okay, I think the issues. We had a little hiccup there in the recording.
I massage my penis too, but it's not fake, but for different reasons.
Me too.
Yeah.
It's not.
I also
not fake,
massage
yeah.
AJ's penis.
Yeah, and
because it is fake, and he, gotta keep it from getting.
the J and AJ stands for
Yeah.
fake penis. That's for sure.
I remember like when I was a late bloomer. Like I started masturbating when I was like 16 years old.
That's what. Yes.
And then once I went, I was very adamant. I liked it a
You have a
lot.
lot of catching up to do.
Yeah, I did. And one thing I did is I MacGyvered a pocket pussy using our vacuum. Now, let me explain the vacuum system that we had in our house, because it wasn't just a vacuum like you'd have, like I have over in the room over there, but it's like we had like plugs in the wall that were about, that big, and you could put hoses in there and then like
Central
turn it on.
vac?
Yeah, like a central vac,
Yeah.
and so I was like, okay, it doesn't fit in the actual tube for the vacuum, so I can't use that, but it fits in the wall.
Oh no.
So, but it also
God.
like they were like spring loaded hatches to keep the wall, to keep the vacuum from being open. And so like I put one up and then like just held it there, and then put a bag, like a Ziploc bag full of Vaseline around the hole, and then like held onto that too, and then just fucked the wall.
If I could go back and talk to 16-year-old Bill, like there's way easier ways to do this, my guy.
But it was like it was a lot of suction, and then like it didn't make me come or anything like that. It was but
It
it
felt
did
really good.
it didn't even feel really good, but like it just, I mean, it's just sucked all the blood to my penis, so like my dick was huge. Like it was, I was like,
You're like,
this is like something I would like to do before like a date or something. Like, and then we had a pool too, and that had like
Oh
a
my
vacuum
God.
hose on it,
Everyone
and that
will
was
that.
bigger,
Oh yeah.
and that one fit, and that was another one. Like
so you just
I
go
wouldn't
out there late at night,
come from that either, but like I would make it real big. Is she
just like messing with the cable. It's
Yeah,
hilarious.
I don't want to chew. Don't chew on that though, you stupid dog. There's so many toys. You're surrounded by toys.
Literally every
Sounds like
side.
16-year-old Bill was surrounded by toys too.
I made everything into
Do you
a
remember
toy.
the first orgasm you ever had?
Yes,
Dude, wasn't it like, oh my God, what the fuck just happened?
dude. It was like I feel like I didn't even understand the feeling, because it wasn't honestly that enjoy. I was like, because I was like late bloomer and all the shame that I felt from religion, I was like, I just want to know if I'm like medically able to do this. So like because I
For
had
scientific
yeah.
purposes.
So I jerked off in our bathroom, and
Wait, hold on.
just like standing over
Hold
the
on.
toilet.
Hold on. 1 second. You fucked a wall and didn't have an orgasm.
Well, that was after I'd already started.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
See,
but like I got my dick all like throbby, and then I
Right.
finished myself off.
okay,
but-
so I want to put myself
foreplay.
in the brain of
Yeah.
16-year-old Bill.
Yeah.
So you
But so
go,
the first time I
you
jerked
go,
off, though,
I want to jerk off. Hold on, let me go get the wall ready.
it's not jerking off if the vacuum does it. That's just science.
That's right. I gotta go prep the wall.
So the first time I ever did it though was I just was in the bathroom, like standing over the toilet, because I didn't know how much like came out and how fast it came out, because I don't even think I had seen a porn where a guy jizzed yet, or if I hadn't seen like that. So I didn't know what to expect. And so I jerked off, like wasn't even looking at anything, just and it happened. But like it was like I was like, oh, okay, like it just it was like that felt like I felt the release and everything, but like I was so like there's so many other emotions going on that I don't even think I really enjoyed it.
No.
And then a few minutes later I did it again.
Yeah.
And that one was good.
For me, I was a different person.
Yeah.
Afterwards, I felt like every drop of fluid in my body came out.
I-
I'm like, whoa, what was that? And how do I do that more?
do girl, because I know it seems like girls go through this, but they're not as open about talking about it. Like
Puberty,
like puberty,
or...
but like just like the first time you start like playing with yourself and like having an orgasm and stuff like that.
Yeah, man,
Was it on camera?
no, it was not. It was not. I also grew up with my grandparents.
Okay.
And they used to always, what was that one game? Game show network always, but like strip poker would like come on at nighttime. So like that was like my first in with the porn.
And that's like, but that's not even like, was that porn?
No, not really.
Because
They
they
never
didn't
got
get
like
naked,
fully.
yeah.
Yes,
It was-
but there
it
was
was
like the
But it
first
was
step.
arousing, yeah, sexual.
Arousing.
Yeah.
And then like the
Like,
pay-per-view pages.
Do you remember
and
the
stuff like
show Wild On E?
Yes,
Yes.
I do.
Yes.
Man, I love that
Yes,
show.
I do.
And it was very suggestive.
With Brooke Burke.
Yes.
Yes, I do.
And then like Jenna Jameson would do like guest spots from time to time hosting, and
Yeah.
and she'd like ride a horse without a shirt on, but like it'd be all like pixelated and blurred
Mhm.
out, but you're still like, that's amazing.
Yes,
Like the
I
girls
do.
gone
Brooke Burke was
wild
so
shit
hot.
She
and
was
stuff.
great.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Anyway, so you're
Yeah.
watching that,
Yeah.
and then you start just like being like, I'm feeling things.
Yeah. Weird shit. I would always like grind up on bedposts.
Okay.
So it was
See,
like
I don't think
literally
that's
just
what- I
like
hear that same
Do
story.
you?
Yeah, I
Do
hear
you?
that
Okay.
story. Yeah.
it just feels freaking weird.
Yeah.
Like it's bedpost. Why did I choose that? I don't know.
I think it's
It's 'cause
just
it's
what's
moderately
available
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
you want to know why? Because you didn't have a fucking dildo. That's
you didn't
why.
have a dildo and you didn't
you're-
have a vacuum wall.
How
Yeah.
how old were you?
Oh, age is so hard. I don't know. So well, I was kind of older. No.
No, I feel like for women, like that's around the age. Like I was the late bloomer, but like I know some girls that like don't start experimenting with that till probably like 17 or 18.
I don't know if you guys know this, but the J and AJ stands for bedpost. Yes.
I'm good at the alphabet here on the
So-
Bill Squire Show.
So the first orgasm you had, was it like more along the lines of Bill's, or was it more like the lines
This was
of mine?
like last year, so no. No, I mean honestly, it was
She
a
was
really
like,
long
you got
time.
a boyfriend and a husband, and
No.
it just happened first time last year.
No, I would say that the first time I actually got off was with my husband, like in the beginning of when we started dating, which is we've been together 10
Really?
years. Yeah.
Like you never really had, like you would mess around, but it never.
Yeah, I'm not
That's why you
it's
have
more
well,
outer.
That's why you love the
That's why
Hitachi
I
so
love the
much.
Hitachi. It's my favorite.
Mhm.
Yeah. A lot of women can't come from like
So,
internal sex.
I know. You don't have to tell me.
A lot of the time it's
I am
friction.
aware.
I don't know if you know this, but the J and AJ stands for external orgasm.
There's there's been girls that I've been with, and like that I was like one of the first people that made them, not made them, I don't like saying that.
I made
them
Helped
come.
them,
But like I
helped
helped them. Like one woman in particular is like, I can't come from oral sex, and I'm like, challenge accepted.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was my
And
husband too. Yeah.
I made it happen, and then after that she's like, hey, again, and I was like, yeah, of course. So, like, I love it, it's fine. And
Yeah.
like, so like it was like once she figured out how that, like how to relax and just
Mhm.
be, because there's an intimacy that I think is very different for women.
Mhm.
In like with men, like it's just like we just, like you said, need friction.
Yeah.
With women, like you need to feel comfortable and appreciated, and like there's all these other things that need to go into it, for at least for the person I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And so that's what made it so that she could have an orgasm
Yeah.
when I went down on her. And
And we've been together ever since.
no, we've been divorced ever since.
Yeah, no, I think most people need to be relaxed for it. Like
Yeah.
even if it's not like an intimate thing, like you
it's
definitely need
like
to
a
be
comfortability,
relaxed.
like
Yes,
because even if it's not like a spiritually or like intimate, but like
yeah.
sex is intimate, even if
Oh,
it
yeah.
is just like a fuck. Like
Mhm.
even if it's just like a casual fuck, there's still intimacy, because it's not like you just let anybody in
Not
there.
for me, but I can pretend.
You don't have any
I'm
intimacy?
it's very mechanical. for
Maybe
me.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
but a little bit vulnerable though. Like,
Vulnerable, yeah, that's probably a better word for
Yeah.
it.
Not for me.
No?
You don't feel
No.
vulnerable
You
at all
just-
having
I
sex?
think I might be like a serial killer. Like I think I might like have like those
I
tendencies.
could see that. I could see
I don't
that.
know. Like maybe I am, maybe I'm not. But like
We'll
it's
do
not,
a poll.
Is AJ
is AJ a serial killer?
I don't know if you guys
Or
know
does
this,
AJ have? Go ahead.
but the J and AJ stands for mechanical. I don't know.
Yeah, you
Great
lost
one. That
it.
was a
You
good
lost
one.
it.
Yeah.
I think
was
you,
it.
I
I'm
think
done.
you.
I think I exploited that.
You
bit
destroyed
for all
that
it's worth.
bit.
I'm sorry.
We could have wrote it the
okay.
whole way,
You
but
can use it in your
the
spoons.
J in AJ stands for he fucked that up.
Yeah.
So yeah, I
I'll bring it
haven't
back.
had sex in a while either, so I'm like right now I'm a little pent up.
Mm.
I think I
A
might take care of
while.
that.
It's been like what, 5 weeks. Well, that's kind of a while.
That's
yeah.
kind of a while for me.
That's a while.
That's a while for me.
Yeah.
It's been almost 2 months
Yeah.
because the date that I went on was the last time I had sex,
Mm.
and that was back in June.
Mm.
And so
Do you need help prepping the wall for this?
I don't have that here, so I have
Do you
to
need
break
me-
into that.
I have one.
Do you need-
I do, but we don't use it, but I do have the option.
All right, I'm gonna head over to Tommy's and be like, "Oh, I told you guys are dating." I'm like, no, I'm just fucking her wall.
Do you need me and Tommy to grease up the wall for you?
Could you guys?
Yes.
Yes,
That
Bill.
is more intimate
Vaseline.
when you guys do it, more vulnerable.
It's your show.
Yes, but it's her wall. Yeah, so that's a nice little sex chat. Ooh,
Sex
good meal,
chat.
Jane.
That's right.
Better than sex.
It'll make you want to fuck a wall.
the J and AJ stands for
Good Meal
Janes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it.
Yeah, that's right.
If you haven't checked out Good Meal Jane yet, you can call this number 888-4-PIZZA-2, and you can order one right now. They're still at Sauce of the City over there on Detroit in Ohio City, West 25th in Detroit. That's the corner. And it's just good fucking pizza. It's Detroit style, so it's got these crispy edges. I think they're doing wings now. I saw on their Instagram at Good Meal Jane on Instagram. So I need to check some of those out. And they have vegan pizza,
Which is delicious.
which is very, very good. I liked it. And AJ,
I didn't
Don't
even
he
try.
didn't
ask
have
AJ.
any.
I
but
didn't have
He
any.
didn't have any, but I liked it a lot. And Tommy is vegan, so she loved it.
I approve.
She approves. And so make sure you check out at Good Meal Jane on Instagram. There's always links in the description of each episode for how you can follow them and call them and order some pizza. And it's pizza so good it'll make you come. That's the new one.
That's right. I like that.
All right, so we'll take a quick break. And whoa!
It was loud, sorry. And it smelled.
You also did it directly into the microphone.
Yeah. Oh, that does stink. Oh God.
I don't
What kind of
smell it.
vegan bullshit were you eating?
It was a chicken sandwich at Cleveland vegan.
Oh my
Oh.
god, I
Which is
had.
good.
You know what I had? Oh wow, that does smell.
It stinks, right?
That smells like
I'm
a.
so
Do you want to
sorry.
go brush your
That
teeth?
smells like a bucket of
go.
shit. I had some.
I don't think the gum's working.
Oh, sorry,
There was a
guys.
great sound to it, but man, the price. Whoopsie farted just before you guys got here, and it was so bad.
Was
Like,
it?
really sulfury?
Mm.
Just
Mm.
like like she ate eggs or something, but she hasn't eaten eggs. But it's
You know what I had today? I had some Wiener Schnitzel.
Oh yeah,
I had some Wiener Schnitzel.
I went
yeah.
to-
Burp.
the German fest. What's it called?
Oktoberfest.
Oktoberfest, and got real drunk, and it was a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was very fun, and
nice.
I got free pierogi because they
You're
recognize me because I'm
famous.
super duper famous. And some douche is like, hey, aren't you a little fat to be eating? I'm like, I ate 2 pierogi. Like, calm down, sir.
What?
And also, like,
Whoa.
shouldn't this is just how people comment, and like I just block the people that say shit like that because they're just looking for attention. And I'll give it to you on my podcast, but I won't reply to you on the
No way.
That's
on
right.
Instagram. And then somebody else, my one friend went in on him though, like, hey, you fat phobic piece of shit, just let people enjoy their life.
That's
And
right.
it's like, what? And you're like, why are you worried about me getting? You don't even know how many I had. Like, I had
Right,
2
yeah.
pierogies.
Yeah.
That's not the problem.
Do you want me to kill him?
I mean, I
Do-
feel like it would
I
help
don't know if
both
you
our
know
I'll do
journeys.
it. Yeah.
I don't know if you know this,
Well, this is
He can
him
get rid of
getting-
bodies.
This is him
That's
getting
right.
started.
but the J and AJ stands for revenge.
Nice.
It's back.
It's back. You did bring it back. So I went to that. I drank a lot of beer, Watched some wiener dog races, which were very fun
Some
to watch.
wiener dog races.
Yes, and ate some other like food, and it was just a good time. I like it was. I'm not usually someone that likes to go to events like that, but that one was a good time. Like I really enjoyed the stupidity of German culture. Because it's embarrassing if you really look at it. Like a glockenspiel and like the lederhosen that they wear, like you look fucking
Weird.
stupid.
Yeah.
Stop. Like, yes, is it traditional garb? Of course it is, but there's a reason we don't wear that anymore.
That's right.
Because it looks fucking stupid. Now, is it fine for one day when you're doing a festival like that? Of course. But like when people are like, oh, you look good in that, like, no, you don't. Nobody looks good.
It's amazing to me that a country who dressed so silly and adorable went on to kill that many Jews. It's kind of fucked up.
Well, they upped their style game.
Yeah, they did.
I mean,
by the time we got to the Third Reich,
yeah, by the
They had
time they got
some
to
swag.
Nazis,
They had some
Nazis
swag
had a much more professional look.
it was very subtle. It was
Yeah.
much more subtle. Yeah.
And so you see the way they were dressed. There's a lot different. Like if they were doing all that in lederhosen, they would have gotten nowhere.
People would have noticed.
Yeah.
They would-
So yeah, the music, because a lot of German music and that traditional German music is also like it's fine for that situation, but goddamn, it's that bad.
Yeah, not good.
It's just not good. Like it's hilarious, but like you feel like okay, is this music they played as a joke? But it's
Right.
like no, it's like
no, this
they're-
is like what they're
that's
like.
what
They were like in
that
a,
makes some people feel like, oh my god, I'm home.
I know they were like in a bar drinking out of
Yeah.
a Stein,
Yeah,
and like they're just like, oh my god, this cut,
yeah.
this one
is the one.
slaps.
This is my song. Dirt, 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 dirt.
Oh my god, it's just like it's like
Dirt, dirt,
fucking
dirt,
lit.
dirt, dirt,
so,
dirt,
some dude's like, hey babe, it's our song.
dirt, dirt, dirt.
So
do you-
romantic.
Do you remember where you were when we first heard this? Do you
Dirt,
remember?
dirt, 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 dirt.
Imagine that on a honeymoon.
Oh,
I am.
I just, but it does like it's rhythmic enough that you can fuck to it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Dirty, 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 dirty.
I don't know if you guys know this, but the J and AJ stands for
Dirt,
Dirty,
dirt.
dirty, dirty, dirty.
And that's the name of the episode.
Dirty, dirty, dirty. I've been I downloaded an app to try and teach myself to sing, and it is paying off.
It is doing great.
So let's try and explain to Tommy as best we can fantasy football.
okay. Do you want me to give it a go?
Yeah.
I'm good at explaining things.
Okay, I think so.
Okay, so you, as a fantasy football player,
Mhm.
I take a whole bunch of different players from different teams,
Mhm.
and I select them to be a part of my team.
Mhm.
And based on their production that week, I get points. And if me and Bill are going up against each other, if my players have more points than Bill, I win that week.
Mhm.
Okay.
Does that
So
make sense?
That's his explanation. Here's my explanation.
Mhm.
When two football players are in love.
Okay.
And there's a hole in the wall.
No, so we're doing a fantasy football league, and AJ and I we made a trade already,
We
like
did.
right off the rip. So
Right
we'll
off the
see
rip.
how it goes.
And you weren't the
Nice.
only one I was talking to.
I know, that's why I put a fucking timer on it.
Oh, did you really?
I had a feeling.
Oh yeah. Oh, I
Yeah.
don't know if anybody was ratting me out, but I had a bunch. I had a couple things going. By the way,
Let's talk about
by
that.
the way, hold on.
Okay, so
I'm
last night it's like 11 o'clock. We just finished the draft, and AJ and I are talking about trading Austin Eckler for
Calvin Ridley.
and we put
With
together a
some
package,
sweeteners,
with some
yes.
sweeteners. And I'm like, okay, well, I'm gonna offer you this. Tell me what you think. And I make the offer, and then like we had just been texting,
Mhm.
and then I'm getting nothing back
No, okay. So I wasn't like in the groove. That I was just away from my phone during that time. During that
Okay.
time, I was away from it.
So then I go, you know what? He's not serious about this. And I take the trade back. I say, you're not getting my guy. And then he texts me, he's like, hey, did you take it down? And I was like, yeah, I took it down. Like,
Wait.
you're not serious about
Hold on.
this.
Did you take it down and then immediately I texted you back?
Dude, it felt like that.
Really?
Yeah.
That
Like,
was
I
that
took
was
it
just
down.
odd.
I took it down, and then like within minutes, you're like, "Did you take the trade down?" Because I sent you the trade offer, and then you're like, I'm like, let me know what you think of this, and like you're like, okay, and then I don't hear from you for like a half an hour.
Well, I actually you put the trade up, and I'm
Just
like,
left on red.
I'm gonna go
That's
think about it.
Rude.
I put my phone down, and then I went and like took a shower,
Mhm.
and then I came back up. And then I looked at my phone, and then it was gone.
Yeah.
And then I texted you, and then you're like, all right, you have 20 minutes. So I had about like 20. Dude, it came close. There was another trade.
What was the other trade?
The other one,
Who was it with?
it was with Sternick.
Okay, that's what I figured.
The other, well, I had two cooking.
Oh,
I was talking to Sternick and David Morales.
okay.
And then, well, I offered a trade to David Morales.
Let me tell you something real quick about David Morales, who is a comedian. Let me tell you. Okay, so David Morales, like after the draft was over, he FaceTimes me. He's like, "That was a pretty good draft. Seems like nobody really knows what they're doing in this league, though." And I'm like, "You drafted Le'Veon Bell, who's on the practice squad of the Ravens. Fuck you."
Listen to this trade. I offered him this. Now don't get me wrong, it was a blockbuster.
Yeah.
It was a blockbuster. So I send him. Where the fuck is it?
Is
Okay.
it on an app? Like I'm familiar with
Yes.
fantasy
yes,
football, but like the trade thing.
Yeah, it's
is
all
it
on
through
apps
an app.
or-
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, so
Or you can do it on the computer, but it's
Mhm.
easier to add.
I offered George Kittle,
Okay.
Austin Eckler, and Robert Woods for Nick Chubb, Julio Jones, and Mark Andrews. Then he goes, hell no. No, that was a horrible trade. He sends me a screenshot of him rejecting the trade. He goes, that was a horrible trade.
I think he said that to me too.
I'm like, that's not that horrible. That's not that bad of a trade.
I think it's a pretty even trade.
I'm not about trade fuckery. Like,
Yeah.
I'm just like, I see you have a weakness here.
Yeah.
I'm trying to help
I mean,
you.
So wait, you're giving up Kittle.
I'm giving up Kittle.
So he's getting a better tight end.
he's getting a better tight end. I'm giving up Kittle. And in fantasy football, especially in a PPR league,
Yeah.
you're
And you're giving up Austin Eckler, who is like,
Who's-
I love Nick Chubb,
top 10
but
running back.
Nick Chubb in a PPR league is not as valuable as
As
Austin Eckler.
He's not. So I was going to give him George Kittle and Austin Eckler
Mhm.
and Robert Woods.
And our Woods, who also in a PPR league, that he's going to catch 7 balls a game
Right.
and score touchdown.
For,
Like
for
that's who I got.
Julio Jones.
Yeah.
Which that's an upgrade from Robert Woods, in my opinion.
Even
not by much.
maybe, but we don't know
Yeah,
yet.
Even not by much, because Julio Jones is a million fucking years old.
He's a million years old and he's on a new team,
right.
and we don't
Sorry.
know.
No, you're
what he can-
right.
yeah.
Mark Andrews,
Yeah.
who's a Pro Bowl tight end,
Yeah.
but he's not George Kittle.
Right.
He's just not. And Nick Chubb, who's a fantastic running
Right?
back.
No.
But in a PPR league, he would have upgraded.
Yeah, I
from
think
Austin
you
Eckler.
gave him better options, and I don't think he maybe understood
He
the
just didn't
value of
understand.
Austin Eckler
He didn't understand
and
it.
Kittle in a PPR league.
So I'm just like, okay,
Yeah.
that's fine. I'm going with Bills, and then
we
I think we both
traded.
got better.
Yeah, I think we both got better because it addressed. I gave up David Montgomery and Calvin Ridley, and
I gave you Austin Eckler
Eckler
and Robert Woods.
and Robert Woods. So, yeah, Robert Woods isn't as good as
Calvin Ridley,
Calvin Ridley, but Austin Eckler is a big upgrade
From
over
David Montgomery, and I was comfortable with my running back one, so I took David Montgomery.
Eckler's my running back too. I'm real
I
happy
know.
with my.
Oh,
yeah.
you,
My
you're-
running back
you're
situation is
stud.
real good.
You're a stud, but I like David Montgomery's a dual threat,
Yeah.
and especially when we're not sure about the quarterback situation right now between
Mhm.
Fields and Andy Dalton.
Yeah.
They're going to lean on Montgomery heavy. He's a dual threat running back, so I'm just, and he came on second half of last year.
Yeah.
He really
No, I know
shined.
he's a good running back. I've had him in some leagues.
So
So Tommy, your thoughts?
Too many names, too many people.
Just
I don't know
just
how
roll
you
with
get
it. Just go.
Right.
I love the Skittle guy.
I love
He's gonna
this
win. He's
Skittle.
gonna win.
Well, then I have him.
You're
I
gonna
have
win.
the Skittle guy.
You got the Skittle guy. So
And
you're
right.
gonna-
Nick Chubb, I know that name.
yeah.
It's
That's
like
my,
Nicholas
my
Chubb.
friend Nick Chubb. He goes to this what's it called over here? This Chipotle. He did a commercial for Chipotle, and he goes, I go to Chipotle on Clifton. I'm like, that's my Chipotle.
And you guys are
We're like
becoming like best friends.
Dude,
now.
I
Right.
can't believe it. Like we go to the
I
same
know.
Chipotle. We hang out at Heinen's together sometimes.
Do you really hang out with him at Heinen's?
I mean, that's where I met him for
Oh,
a
that's
press
right.
conference.
That's But he liked your tweet the other day when you and I were talking on Twitter. He liked your tweet
yeah, because
because you guys are best friends.
we're best friends. Man.
I'm thinking, I'm just like, oh my, I'm going to get replaced on the show.
Yeah.
I'm going to lose my job to Nicholas Chubb.
I would be the one.
I think
to go.
I think you're good to go until the end of the season. You're not going anywhere. You're safe. Honestly, I think you're the best thing to get Nick Chubb in here.
Oh my God, would it be great if he was our fourth in iHeart like studio? That would be so
that'd be
great if he was the fourth mic, dude.
He was like he was very fun to do that press conference with, because I've been around a lot of athletes and sometimes they don't want to, but like he kind of rolled with everything and like was happy to like laugh and kind of goof around about things.
Isn't it weird?
Yeah.
I'm like, how old is he?
23, 24.
24 years old,
Yeah.
maybe 25.
Baby.
He's like my hero.
Right.
And I'm 32 years old.
And I'm
he's
39
like my
years
hero.
old, and I'm like, Mr. Chubb, could you sign your cereal for me?
It's so ridiculous.
Mr. Chubb, I'm a big fan.
I'm like, it's so weird. The first time I had that happen was when the Cavs drafted Kyrie.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, oh my God, this kid's like 3 years
Dude,
younger than I am.
I got to meet Kyrie a couple times because
Yeah.
we do these Pepsi promotions at where we got to play with him at like on the Cavs court.
Oh, did you play with him?
Yeah.
That's
How'd you
cool.
do?
I was all right. The second time I was in like pretty good shape. So like I was in like Cody Cooper and I were playing basketball pretty regularly back then. So like I did all right. But I mean, it's still like he was like rehabbing injuries and still lighting us all up.
Oh,
'Cause, like
Kyrie.
he was, yeah. I mean, he's like
He's a nice guy.
he was
though.
he was like the, I mean, he was fun.
Yeah.
He was like he remembered like Erica and like was like, pass the ball. Like he jumped in and scrimmaged with us for a little bit and stuff.
Oh,
He was
that's
very
cool.
cool. It was very, and so like when people talk shit about him because of dumb stuff he says, I'm like, he's a good guy at heart.
Yeah, I have nothing against Kyrie Irving.
Me neither.
He gave me one of the greatest moments of my life.
Yeah.
So
And he's so fucking fun to watch play basketball.
yeah, he's unbelievably
And
fun to
he's
watch.
like a really good person. Like he like he's so charitable. I'm a big fan of Kyrie.
yeah, I like him.
Hell yeah.
He says some dumb shit sometimes,
like
though, but so do I.
charity.
Yeah.
Uh,
Who's charity?
Charity is that's what the J and AJ stands for.
Or, yeah.
It's right there, man.
It was
That's
right
your
there.
bit. You got to do it. All right, let's do some Tom memes and some jokes. We'll start with the Tom meme.
All right. Says on the left is Bain. It says cigarette companies killing their best customers. And then on the right, I don't know who that is.
It's just the pink guy.
It
I've just
looks
seen
like
this
a
meme.
guy dressed like in a condom.
Yes. And
yeah.
it says condom companies killing their future customers.
I want to do the Bane voice though.
It's
Okay.
so good. No, it turns me on. I'm not kidding. I love
Oh
Bane.
well,
Bane's
I'm
a-
sorry. You're about to get a Bane.
Hmm?
Cigarette
Do you wanna listen with the
companies
headphones on?
killing
Yeah, yeah.
their
Here,
best.
You can put them on.
I don't know if you know this, but
I'm trying to.
the J and AJ stands for turns Tommy on with the Bane impression.
Why am I having such a hard time?
Cigarette companies killing their best customers.
Not that good.
It's not that good. It's not. Cigarette companies killing their best customers.
That's
Is that
it.
better?
That's the one.
That's the one.
Wait, keep on. I'm just gonna do the whole show this way.
Well, I guess the J and AJ stands for bad Bane impression.
The J and AJ stands for Bad Bane impression.
You must try to get your daily fiber.
You kind of sound like Santa.
You adopted the darkness. I was born in it.
Oh my god, this is
It's pretty good.
That is a really good Bane.
All right. Well,
Oh,
if you ever need
Tommy's
some
all-
ASMR
right.
Bane, let me know.
Bane will lick your pussy.
Joy, but in vain.
Yeah.
Vain.
All right. I'm gonna tell a joke. Recently divorced comedian John Mulaney and his new girlfriend Olivia Munn announced they are expecting their first child in the spring of 2022, and then later that summer his second relapse.
Oh, when I saw that headline, I was thinking about writing a joke for it. But I knew you were gonna do it, but mine was gonna be something along the lines. Well, it looks like he let his horse loose in the hospital.
There's a horse in the hospital.
That's one of the greatest bits
he's so
ever,
funny.
man.
People are mad about him like getting into another relationship and being happy so fast. They're like, his poor wife. I'm like, hey, how about he's allowed to do what he wants?
Yeah,
Like,
you
it's
don't
like-
know how unhappy they were for,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like,
I mean, she was
and who
completely
cares if they're
blindsided,
happy?
and like, yeah, like it's
I don't know.
who cares? But like, yeah, no, he's fucking a hot chick. He got her pregnant. He's living a very erratic, chaotic life. Let him do it.
Last few years.
It's gonna make like that's what you're like. The reason you know John Mulaney is because he's a comedian with great stories and great perspective, and all he's doing right now is adding to that. I don't need to hear another special where he talks about his wife and his dog.
Yeah.
Now I want to hear about his girlfriend that has fucked so many celebrities.
Who gets the dog?
I think he left it with the wife. He's like, hey, take the dog.
That was actually, oh my God, I don't know what's better, your John Mulaney or your Bane.
Now that I'm on the spot, I don't think I can do Mulaney again. So I'm excited to watch, and like he's a fucking hilarious guy. He's so funny. So and he like why are we always so mad at people when we don't know the whole story?
Right.
I hate
Yeah.
that
I don't.
shit.
Yeah.
Like we're not his friends. We
Yeah.
are his fans.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
like when we go, oh, but him and his wife were so good together. No, that's what they told
Yeah,
us.
You don't know.
We don't
Yeah.
actually know.
Ah,
So
people are
all right,
naive.
AJ, tell me a joke.
Does
That
Does what-
J and AJ stands for Joe.
that's right.
Duh.
Does Whoopsie ever have accidents in the house?
She's had one or two. Why did she poop over there? Pee.
I don't
know. Is there a wet spot?
Anything? No, I think I smell dog poop.
I can't smell any. It may have been my
Was it
burp.
fucking Was it your burp?
I didn't burp again.
No, she just shit like not that long ago. So I
Oh.
doubt it's a
Okay.
dog shit. She's not really a dog. A shit in the house. She'll pee in the house
Mm.
from time to time, but
Okay.
Nothing
Oh.
on my shoes.
no.
You got
Steve-
shit on your shoes?
I mean,
No,
she
I
literally
checked.
just pooped like 3 hours ago, and
Oh,
she
okay.
doesn't poop that.
Maybe it was
fast.
just a phantom smell.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah,
It was just a phantom smell. I don't
again,
know.
or maybe it's just lingering Tommy burp.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. Steve Burns, the original host for the popular children's television show Blue's Clues, came out and finally revealed why he left the show. But in order to find out the answer, you have to find 3 clues marked with blue paw prints and piece it together yourself.
That's very good.
That's
Okay, yeah,
good.
that's better than I got a Blue's Clues.
Oh,
joke.
do you have one?
So
Yeah.
wholesome.
So wholesome. You want to hear it? Let's just do mine. 'cause
Yeah,
we're-
yeah, we'll
we're,
do yours.
on it. Where was Nick Jr. celebrated the 25th anniversary of Blue's Clues by sharing a message from the original host, Steve. Steve went on to share a heartfelt message that was sincere and full of lies. We don't look great, Steve. We look like shit.
Oh, damn it.
Wow. It looks like the J and AJ stands for ouch.
You were probably more Blue's Clues
Oh,
age
yeah.
than I was. Like I was
I was
Too
still
old,
I was
yeah.
still a little old
I
by
was-
the time Blue's
yeah.
Clues came out. I was like maybe 12.
Yeah.
It was definitely my
that was
prime.
95, right? 25 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's, yeah.
Yeah,
Was that
95.
95?
Well, no, wait, no,
No,
yeah,
20,
yeah, no, no, no.
96, 96. So I was 14. So
Yeah,
I was definitely
I
too
was
old.
6.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was definitely my
Yeah.
game.
And,
I
you know,
didn't
I
know.
guess I was 7, but
Yeah.
I don't remember. I remember like seeing. I was like, I feel like I'm too old for this.
I
You're
still
too
think it was still designed for
mature.
like 3 and 4 years old.
Yeah.
Because I think my brother would watch it. And that's like I was aware of it because he's what is he?
Yeah.
Well, now he's 32. So yeah, he was
Yeah, I'm 31 and
yeah.
Blue's Clues was
okay. So
yeah.
he was also probably too old for it. So
Yeah.
he
No,
just
I mean
said-
I watched it. I watched that shit. I mean, maybe it was like
That-
at the end,
Yeah.
like the
No, I think
no,
I
at the
think you're
beginning,
confused.
maybe.
I don't think it was Blue's Clues. I think you were watching that strip poker.
no,
game show.
it would no, it
You're
was
watching Murder,
definitely
She Wrote.
Blue's Clues because I always thought that paprika was salt and pepper mixed up because the mom and dad are salt and pepper and the baby's
Yeah.
paprika.
Oh.
I was like, I don't know, maybe 5 years ago when I realized that it was
That's not true.
not just salt and pepper.
I don't know.
Tommy is a vegan, but she is not a cook.
no, I am now. I'm
Oh,
very
okay.
good at cooking and I
Uh-huh.
season my stuff.
Okay. All right. All right. And she's got a meme.
I do a Blue's Clues one. And it's when he was talking to us, it says, and then look at you and look at all you have done and all you have accomplished.
It's George
and
Costanza.
it's George Costanza.
George
from-
Costanza.
yeah.
From
Seinfeld.
just sitting on the couch drinking a beer. Seinfeld is coming to Netflix.
I heard
in
that. Yeah.
October. I'm
That's
very
cool.
excited about that. I haven't watched it from the beginning. Is there a poop? Did we find
You're
it?
the culprit. The J and AJ stands for dog shit.
I stepped in some. I didn't realize it.
Oh man, you're supposed to burn them.
I didn't. I'm sorry that I stepped in dog food.
All right, well take your shoe
I
off
didn't even
and go wash
realize
it off.
I'm sorry.
All right. Oh, in my house where I live.
I'm so sorry, Tommy.
Stop.
Tommy, is that dog poop?
Oh my god, I'm gonna puke
All
on
right,
you.
uh,
Is it dead dog puke or shit?
No.
Don't bring your work here with you.
I'm sorry.
All right.
You want me to go wash this off?
Yeah, please.
Where do you want me to wash it off?
In the bathtub.
In the bathtub?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Did you get it like on my floor?
I don't think I did. No, it doesn't look like it. Did you see it on the floor? I don't see it on the floor.
No,
There's
I
some
don't
over,
see.
or is that
No, that's like
fluff? Okay.
that's just
Yeah.
All right.
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna end this real quick. Hey, the shit's gone.
the shit is gone.
No,
Sitting
not
here.
totally.
Mhm.
I was sitting here. I'm like, there's no way
Yeah.
there's not dog shit in this room. It's like, I'm not fucking crazy. All right, there's dog shit somewhere in this goddamn room. And it turns out I was the culprit.
And
I
It was
is,
you the whole
yeah.
time.
And
It
you're
was
trying to
me.
blame Whoopsie, and it wasn't.
We
No.
needed Steve. Where was Steve? Find the
Mhm.
dang poo.
Yeah, you need some clues.
Poo's clues.
Clues, clues. We are looking for clues, clues. All right. So let's do another meme.
All right.
I'll go with this one.
Well, this one is an American flag skull. Wait a minute, snowflakes. Let me make sure you don't have a penis before you go into that woman's restroom.
I love that.
The logic is so strange.
And it's so just completely, I don't know, hypocritical in so many situations.
yeah,
It
yeah.
never makes
Doesn't make
any
a lot of sense to
no.
me. Yeah.
Just and like there feels like I have a whole bit about this scenario about like trans people using the bathroom, and
Mhm.
it's out there if you want to. I'm not sure which album. I think but anyway, it's great. I'm brilliant. It's out there. Actually, I have it on my Instagram. And I put it on YouTube, and someone's like, "Man, you used to be so funny, and then I hate this." And I'm like, "This is like I'm getting a great response." And it's just,
Yeah.
but there's people that think that when you are talking about something like this, you're being political. But I'm like trying to be a decent human being,
Right.
Like that's
exactly.
what my politics are in this situation. It's like not trying to make someone that has already felt different their whole life feel worse for trying to just go to the bathroom in the room that they feel comfortable to go in. And some people will take that as, oh, you're just being a liberal. Yeah, okay, if that's what makes me a liberal, then that's fine.
So
Yeah.
be it.
I'll take it. But I also learned
The J and AJ stands for liberal.
I learned a lot of my liberal tendencies from being raised Christian. Yeah, do this. This is like a weekly thing now where Bill rewinds this part.
Oh my god, my favorite part of the show is where Bill rewinds.
Mm-hmm. All right, let me
the
tell a
best.
joke. Tommy and I took a kick-ass boomerang, and,
Oh, yeah?
because we were
It
doing a
was pretty
shot.
sick.
All right,
While you
while you
clean
cleaned your
shit.
duty
Oh,
shoe.
yeah, my duty shoe.
Duty's such a funny word.
It is.
Italy is allowing citizens to have up to 4 marijuana plants. One
Nice.
Italian expressed his excitement, saying, "It's a me, a marijuana."
I like it.
That's
Oh my
funny.
god, those greasy Italians. Those greasy Italians.
Well, it's when you're Mario, you're gonna get a little greasy going up and down through those pipes.
That's right.
They're
Those
grease
pipes.
pipes.
That's right. Going into Bill's holes.
His
Mm.
wall.
His wall, yeah.
Yeah.
Bill's jerk off wall.
That's not grease. That's McComb.
That's right.
And some because what did I use for lube? Petroleum jelly,
There you go.
which made my dick shiny for
So
weeks.
soft, probably.
It's probably
Well,
super
listen.
soft, yes, of course.
Yeah.
But like it was just like I mean, I should probably bring it back every once in a while just to
Just
really just
grease
grease
it
up
up.
the old
Gre-
wiener with some petroleum jelly.
Grease off Bill and his squires.
Yeah.
So stupid.
It was good. I liked it.
All right, AJ, tell me a joke, please.
A DNA test helps a woman find a son that she gave up for adoption 33 years ago. She said it's a good day, but after meeting him and talking to him for a little while, I could totally tell he was adopted.
Oh yeah, in Texas, that's gonna be they love
Yeah.
not having abortions there, so you get to adopt more people.
That's right.
That's That's
They're
the
so
plan,
nice
right?
down there.
They're so
yeah.
nice. It's what Jesus
Taking in
wanted.
all the orphans.
That's the thing. They're like, we care about people, so we want to make sure that they don't die at any point, even if they're just a heartbeat, just a clump of cells going bum, 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 bum.
Right. We all know that
Or if you're German,
we all know that Jesus would want an 11-year-old girl who was raped to carry a child to term.
That's
what
kind
it's
of
all
what his mom
about.
was.
Oh Lordy. This is why he's a master.
Yes, he is.
Kind of what I mean. The Virgin Mary. Okay. I feel like God raped her.
Yeah, that's right. Can I tell another joke? You guys both did 2 in a row.
Yeah.
I'm kidding. It's your show.
Go ahead, AJ.
You want me to tell another joke?
Yeah.
I kind of want to.
Okay, fine. Tommy, do another meme, please.
I saw somebody say that Joel Osteen looks like Martin Short pretending to be Tim Allen, and I can't unsee it.
Man.
Doesn't he?
He
totally does.
Yeah.
It's so creepy.
His hair does look great in that.
It's
though.
Yeah.
It looks
great.
fantastic. I think it looks great.
I mean, for like that 90s look that he's going for, yeah.
Yeah.
To try and look like Tim Allen.
He
Tim Allen as a preacher would have been a really funny movie.
Yeah.
Oh, that would
Like if he would have done it like done it like Tool Time style, like and then
Fucking choir. Oh my god.
Jesus is like, you'll deny me 3 times. Like, oh?
Oh my god, Tim Allen's he is funny. We should just do an entire show where we just Tim Allen grunt at each other. I don't know if you guys know this, but the J and AJ stands for
I loved Home Improvement as a kid. That was a favorite show of my family's.
Oh, Home Improvement was?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was funny. I like.
Have you ever seen, oh my God, the clip from Too Funny to Fail?
No.
Oh my God.
Is it a woman teaching how to fuck a man with a grapefruit?
No. It's let me pull it up real quick. So it's about the Dana Carvey show, which was on ABC, and their lead-in, and it was a sketch show.
Yeah, I remember the Dana Carvey show.
And the lead-in was Home Improvement. And so every week they'd have a different sponsor for the Dana Carvey show. So it would be like the Baskin Robbins Dana Carvey show. And it was like this really out there sketch show. I kind of want to do this justice. So let me plug the audio in. And it is this is a promo that ran, and like these guys that were on, because they had like Steve Carell and Stephen Colbert on it. Like Louis C.K. was a writer.
So sorry.
Do you do another burp?
No, I just yawned and then I made him yawn.
Oh, sorry guys.
You're the serial killer.
I had never watched Home Improvement. When I heard about the time slot, I thought, oh, well, maybe it'll be compatible because Tim Allen's kind of a man's man kind of guy, and seemed like maybe he's a hip comedian. He'd been busted for cocaine or something. I don't know, is Home Improvement a little racy maybe, right?
I get your point now, Tim. You respect me, huh?
I hadn't watched it until about 4 shows in. I just stopped everything at 9 o'clock on a Tuesday and watched it, and just watched in horror, just not believing what we had foisted on this audience.
ABC Tuesday, a parent's worst fear, losing a child.
I don't want to die, Dad.
You never know whose family it will happen to. An episode so powerful, it hits home.
We'll beat this thing, no matter what it is, you know? I'm not letting anything happen to you.
A special Home Improvement followed by the Diet Mug Root Beer Dana Carvey Show.
Steve Goldberg cannot handle it. I don't want to die, Dad.
What can you say? I mean, that just says it all. What were we doing?
Oh man, that's so great.
That's great.
Isn't that fantastic?
That is really good.
All right, I'm gonna tell a joke now. Facebook misinformation posts get 6 times more engagement than pictures of your ugly baby.
It's the quick
It
ones.
really
I love
is.
the quick ones.
So good.
It's so good.
Yeah, but like, isn't that kind of fucked up that like something that's wrong gets way more engagement because there's people arguing.
Yeah.
And so like Facebook's like, oh, why would we get rid of this stuff?
Engagement.
Yeah. Here's what like this is what's going to get engagement. So this is what we're going to promote, and this is what like the algorithm's going to just eat up. It's really fucked up.
That's what it is. Facebook.
Facebook's a problem.
Yeah.
You don't even have a Facebook.
I've never had a Facebook.
Dude, that's awesome.
Yeah, you're
I've never had one. I didn't have a MySpace either.
Yeah,
I saw it when Twitter came
MySpace
out.
is how I met my wife.
When
My ex-wife.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
That's how I met my husband.
That's how I met your wife
Mother?
and your husband. It's so weird.
In a wall? In
Yeah,
a
that's right,
hole.
that's right.
Meme.
Yeah, meme it up. What's going on here?
This one's quick. Just Shark Tank.
Mark Cuban looking very uncomfortable, like he may have sharted.
Like he's just like dog shit.
I smell dog shit. What's going on?
What happened? Do you guys
That's
smell
exactly
that?
you. Yeah. Wow.
Do you guys smell what's going on?
Where do you think you stepped in the dog shit?
I know probably exactly, dude. It's so
Did
weird,
you-
and you're not even gonna believe me when I say this. So, I got here early, like earlier than usual, and I saw Tommy park like a block away.
Right.
And I'm like, oh, I'm gonna wait for Tommy. I'm gonna have a cigarette. I'm gonna wait for Tommy to walk over, and my cigarette's done, and Tommy like didn't show. So I'm like, huh, that's weird. So I walk over like in front of the building. There's like this telephone pole, and I like go to throw my cigarette out, and I remember in my head going, huh, would it be crazy if I stepped in dog shit? I was like, there's a lot of dogs around here, but I was like, no,
There were so many dogs tonight.
there were a lot of dogs,
But there's
out.
a lot of people that don't clean up after their dogs, and that's why like you can't walk in any of the grass and the tree lawns around here because it is just chock full of dog shit.
If I can pick up my dog shit,
Dude, people are
they're
terrible.
180
Like,
pound dogs. Just pick it up.
People are
Yeah.
just lazy and they don't give a fuck, and like there's so many things that just continually make me just not believe in humanity. Like I clean up after Whoopsie, and then like I get the bags that like biodegrade because I don't want to just put it in like a grocery bag that's gonna exist forever. So you just got like preserved dog shit.
Right.
So, yeah. But yeah, people are terrible. All right, AJ, let's hear a joke. Is this 3 or 4 for you?
This is 3.
3, okay. Because you only had 4.
Yeah, I only had 4.
You had to pick up dead animals.
Yeah. U.S. bicycle route system adds almost 3,000 miles of new cycling routes across 5 states. They are hoping it will encourage more people to take up the wonderful hobby of making me want to murder cyclists.
Do you know who goes fucking crazy when we talk shit about them on the radio?
Who?
Cyclists.
Oh, really?
Like that lobby is like if someone talks shit about cyclists, they are organized and they just email. Like I've gotten emails from like old bosses. Like I made a joke and like, no, not about the cyclists. Please just
That's
say
crazy.
I want to have
Fuck
a
them. Fuck that.
and so yeah, it only makes me do it more. I go, but you guys have a good sense of humor, don't you?
I knew a guy who was a cyclist, got killed on his way to work because he was riding the fucking street. Fucking dipshit. He was a really nice guy.
Yeah.
Really nice guy. Fucking oh yeah, I'm gonna ride this like this 40-pound these metal poles on 2 wheels.
I don't even think they're that heavy, are they?
No, they're probably like
No,
10,
maybe
12 pounds,
so 12 pounds of metal on 2 wheels that I'm powering with my legs around these monstrous pieces of machinery.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm also anti-cyclist. I don't like them in the road.
I totally thought you were going to say anti-Semitic. I totally thought that's what you're about to say. Like when you said I'm anti, and then I was about to be like, don't do it. Don't do it, Tommy.
The J and AJ better not stand for
Anti-Semitic. Yeah. Yeah, no, fuck cyclists. I don't care.
Well,
They're stupid.
there's
There's fucking millions.
Yeah.
There's fucking tons of miles on trails that you go fucking use. It's not a reliable form of transportation. Like by the time you get to where you're going, you're all sweaty and no one wants to fucking be around you.
I'm not a
That's
bike
true.
guy. Yeah.
You smell like dick. No, it's fine if you like bikes and you
Yeah.
want to ride bikes. But you fucking, you're gonna hold up fucking traffic. Like the speed limit is 35 miles an hour. And you're going 15 miles an hour. I'm trying to get to where I need to be, and you're being a fucking dipshit.
I'm having a hard time figuring out here. Do you like cyclists or not?
No, I hate them more than anything in the world. More than anything in the world. I hate cyclists.
You're anti-cyclite.
I am. I'm anti-cyclite. I hate.
You're worked up right now. You're like shaking.
Dude, cyclists are the most. They're the most trivial thing I hate the most. Because it's just like things that I don't have a dog in a fight with. Like I fucking hate you.
Yeah.
Like especially like if I
Well,
see,
you have a dog in the fight because your dog is a car.
right. That's right. And my dog's gonna win.
Yeah.
If you want to match them up, like it's different when I see like a kid riding a bike. It's
Well,
just like
that's
that's how they get around. That's how kids get around.
Fun.
It is. It's
Yeah.
fun and like kids.
You hate
riding
they're
all
not
cyclists.
in
You're
the
like, I
roads.
don't mind. Like seeing people do like exercise and stuff like a Sunday morning. They're just
go
going
to the
around.
fucking park.
I just
Yeah.
wish they were on the sidewalk.
Yeah.
Go to the fucking park.
All right. So angry.
No, dude, I'm so
All right,
mad.
all right, calm down,
Okay,
calm down.
okay, so
no.
I don't hate kids riding them, and I don't hate the dude just like riding like a BMX bike, like on the sidewalk.
So you're
Yeah.
fine with BMX dudes.
BMX dudes are fine.
Especially
It's-
they can like pop wheelies and stuff like that.
It's the dad who like has the fucking stupid fucking helmet.
What about like
and,
the
like, the-
barista? Like that's how they get around everywhere. Like that's their mode of
The-
transportation.
Get a fucking car. Get a goddamn car. Use the bus. Like to me, no. I want
You're
to move
so
on.
angry. All
I
right,
really
we'll
wanna
move on.
I wanna move on.
Hey, you want to do another meme, Tommy?
Yeah.
I hope it's not bike related.
Oh, I did so bad. I just took a screenshot on my phone and didn't crop it.
You don't have to crop it. I crop it when I post it.
Okay,
It's fine.
perfect. I was born in the wrong generation, and it's old. What time was that?
That's
There's not a crustacean
pre-crustaceous.
time. Is it a crustacean?
It's
time?
like right, pre-crustaceous.
No,
like,
no,
it's-
I don't think that's a period of time. Crustacean is like a.
Isn't it? I think there is a crustacean.
Oh, is that a
time.
crustaceous period?
I think there is a
Uh,
crustacean.
yeah,
I
that's
think
like
so.
when life was basically all
crustaceans.
crustaceans. Yeah,
That's a weird word when you
yeah,
say it.
crustacean.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Crustacean.
I'm so pissed about the cycle.
I know you are. All right, I'll do a joke. Well, this is my last joke. Oh no, yeah, it is. Okay. A repeating radio signal in outer space has scientists stumped. Based on what I know, working in radio, it's probably a Red Hot Chili Pepper song.
I remember like
Because that's all we play on our fucking radio station.
it's just the Chili Peppers. Dude.
I had a pretty like we were talking to Jack Blaze from Night Ranger. He called in to promote a gig, and he's like, oh yeah, MMS was a big part of us getting like popular. They played Sister Christian, and like we kind of blew up from that. And I was like, and we still play it. It's one of the 4 songs.
It's one of the 4 songs you guys play. That's funny.
Pretty proud of that one.
That's good.
Let's do another meme.
Meme?
Yeah.
Okay. This one says Dove chocolate tastes better than their soap.
It's the chubby Spider-Man
It is
giving a
chubby
little
Spider-Man.
dissertation.
Yeah.
God, that's a
I saw
joke.
somebody tweet that.
That's a joke
Did
I
you?
would write.
I saw somebody tweet that.
I would write.
You would
that
write
joke,
that.
and I'm like really upset that I
Yeah.
didn't write
Mm.
that. Do you ever see that where you're just like, God damn it?
Oh,
They
all
got
the
to
time.
it right before I did.
all the time. But also, I mean, you just have to pair the soap with the right thing.
Yeah.
And
What
then
does it
tastes
go
fine.
good with though?
Shampoo with that had a little
No,
dick in it.
I feel like that's too much. I feel like that's too much soap.
The Pinot Noir.
Yeah.
Peanut Noir.
No, you
Pinot
with
Noir.
like a stick, like
Yeah.
like the earthiness of the stick brings out the flavor of the soap.
Okay, yeah, I could see that.
It tastes like vegan cheese. So
No, it doesn't. I'm gonna bring something good next time. I keep forgetting.
You're gonna bring it, but it won't be good.
It's gonna be
I'm
great.
gonna eat it. I'm gonna be like, that's not good.
I make the
Nah,
best
but
brownies.
if it's actually good. we have to
No,
give
I
it
thought we were
credit.
talking about vegan cheese. Like you're never gonna give me vegan cheese. That's good.
I will.
No, you won't.
Yeah.
I dare you.
Challenge accepted.
Challenge accepted.
What's the bet though? If the vegan cheese is good, what?
I don't know. I'll subscribe to her
You'll
OnlyFans.
lick your shit shoe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll subscribe to her OnlyFans.
There you go.
Okay, we got it.
Yeah, and then if that's
you
a
can't
good,
fake it.
But if it's
no,
bad,
I'll do it. I'll do
if
it.
it's bad,
You have to lick the
then
poop
you,
off my shoe.
Then you have to subscribe to his
Yes.
OnlyFans.
All right. I'm gonna have it,
Deal.
and then she's gonna be my only subscriber for 1 year.
For
One year, I will do an OnlyFans and
Okay.
not post anything, and you will have to pay a 1 year. I'll set it at like $5 or whatever, maybe one.
Do you have to
Alright.
do your singing
What?
in your whipped cream?
Yeah, shaving
You
cream.
make
Shaving
a
cream,
slut, a
that's what I
slut man
meant.
OnlyFans would probably do pretty well.
Slutman OnlyFans is a great name too.
I'm going to do my bane.
Ooh, that one was better.
Yeah, I know. I'm getting
Less
better.
Santa
I'm figuring it
Clausy.
out.
I will do my bane.
Yours is still better than my
It's
bane.
still pretty good.
Pretty good bane.
Oh my god, you're the bane of my existence. Joke.
Yeah.
Cardi B gives birth to her second child, and it proves that her wet ass pussy makes that pull-out game weak.
That's perfect.
That's all right.
That's
Makes,
good.
yeah, Mr. Offset.
Yeah.
I'm jealous of Offset. He got to ejaculate inside Cardi B. I wish it was me that ejaculated inside Cardi B.
You do?
Oh, she's fucked. Yeah, dude. Cardi B's hot.
Oh, I think she's hot.
She's very hot, but I couldn't stand the voice.
Yeah.
The voice really is
I
a turn
can-
off to me.
I can get over it.
I mean, I would deal with it, but it's still like she doing that voice like while you're fucking. Like,
I'm fine. I'm whatever. I don't care. I don't care.
like, oh, like no.
What if every time she got off? Yeah. Okay.
It's so weird because every time I make love to a woman, I just pretend it's that hole in your wall.
What's the best? Like, there's a lot of girls like I talked, and they like dirtbag dick. Like they like guys are like, oh, but like he was the worst for me, but he could put it down. Is that something that you've experienced? Like, do you like? Have you ever been like with a guy where it's like, oh, he was like gaslighting me, blah, piece of shit, guard, but man, he fucked so good.
I think I've been that guy.
You've been that guy.
I didn't treat anyone poorly.
Yeah.
Just like it was just kind of like, yeah, this isn't going to go further. Than
No, but
that.
that's different than like these are
Yeah.
women that were like getting like legit like
Like treated terribly. Yeah, that
like
hasn't been
yeah,
me.
but they're like, but the dick was so good, and I don't think you've ever had that good a dick. Then that's what I think.
Yeah.
Mm.
No, because I feel like those kind of guys too don't even know how to lay it down. But like for me,
Because like Pound Cake talks about that all the time, like, and then like Mary's talked about it, like, oh yeah, these, but they so good at fucking. I'm like, I think that you were just fucking really people that are not good at having sex.
Yeah. I never had that, but I also didn't have like a ton of like emotional attention, like emotional connections before like my husband. So like I never went into a hookup thinking that it was going to be something more.
And is that something that's more important to you, is like the emotional connection?
No.
For like good sex.
I like how she wins.
Like, absolutely not. No,
I'm just like, I like
I
Tommy.
swing. No, no.
swing.
I mean, like I have been pretty open, like, and definitely, but I mean, if I have an emotional connection, it's definitely way better.
Oh yeah. Okay. So yes, I guess. I mean, it depends on what you're going for.
I'll tell you what's even better: an infatuation.
Yeah.
like if you like had like a person that you were trying to fuck for a long time, and then you finally get to, and it like is working out and it's good, like it can be real good.
Yeah. No, I think it is like it's a plus, especially, and I guess it depends on where you're trying to go with it too.
Yeah,
like if it's just like a hookup, like a not like long-term thing, I don't think that you really need a
there's one girl we hooked up after like years of like kind of going back and forth, and like we had fooled around a little bit, but we finally like banged, and it was like in a group sex situation where like we were with other people, but we all kind of got drunk and like switched partners. And I came so much faster than everybody. Like I came like I was because this is a girl. Her body was just like perfect, and I was just like, man, that was great. And then I was like, oh man, nobody else is really.
It's hard to at like a party like that though.
Yeah.
It's hard to actually like get off.
Oh, I did.
Yeah.
I was like, oops.
You're a pro.
Yeah. Well, it's just because there was so much buildup to that.
Yeah,
that situation.
for sure.
And then there was another time where like a girl, again, like we had this flirty thing, and then like we, again, like a couples swap thing. And dude, we just fucking connected when we had sex.
Yeah.
Like I had really good sex with the woman that I was with at the time too, but like me and this girl, we really hit it off, and it was very, very good sex. And then she's like, did you come in me? I'm like, I think I did. She's like, it's okay, I can't get pregnant. I'm like, whoa.
Why would she scare you like that?
I'm like, yeah, tell me that part
the
first.
good part, right?
Yeah, tell me the good part first. That's so funny.
No, I think I said something like, I think I came because like I was pulling out, but I was like, it was like one of those,
right?
Not
you didn't go, you didn't jump, yeah.
And then she's like, nah, don't worry about it.
Your pull-out game's weak.
Because I figured she was probably on birth control or something like that. Because I think
maybe don't figure that in the future. Don't figure that.
I remember now how it went. I said, I'm gonna come. And she's like, well, I can't. This is what she said.
Wait, during sex?
I'm during sex, like
Okay.
I'm about to come. And she's like, well, I can't have babies, so go for it.
That's so hot.
That is
And
really hot.
Honestly,
hot thing.
it's the best orgasm I've ever
Yes.
had.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I mean, I don't blame that.
AJ, you want to do another joke?
I'm out.
Oh, you're out? Okay. Another meme. I think this is the last meme. No, we got it.
Oh yeah, I
man,
have
so
a lot
many
of them.
memes.
You
That's
don't
good.
need to go through all of them.
Let's
You
go
can
through
say
them. Let's
some.
run through.
You want to get them? Okay. All right, this one is okay. I'm gonna be honest. I've never actually watched
King
this
of the
show.
Hill?
Yeah, I've never. So I don't know their names. Is that
Whoa.
Bobby?
All right, so that's Bobby Hill.
And that's
And he's
Hank.
No.
No, that's like a teacher character.
No. Okay. Does he look like Hank? No, he
A
doesn't.
little, but that's not Hank.
But I don't think that's Hank.
Okay, so it's Bobby holding a sign. The Japanese wear masks regularly and have the highest life expectancy in the world. And then the bottom, it's the
It says
kids.
in the classroom. It says Americans claiming masks make you sick.
It
And
says if those kids could read, they'd be very upset.
very
It's
funny.
hilarious.
I like that meme.
Yeah.
It's a good form. All right.
Okay. A threat worse than ISIS is turbo anal ISIS. What do you think that is? Turbo anal. I can't even say it.
I think that's just
turbo
somebody-
anal ISIS.
I think it's supposed to be turbo analysis, but I think it's.
Oh, maybe they
Yeah.
spelled it wrong. Oh, okay.
But they went all out and like made a big old sign out of it.
Turbo anal ISIS is just like they just sneak up
Destroying your
behind you. It's like,
asshole.
oh!
Yeah.
They just shove things up your butt
Yes.
when you're not looking
I
really.
don't want anything turbo up there. Like,
No.
just pretty
A
standard.
la
That's good.
Asbar.
I don't know if you guys know this, but
I
the
think I do.
JNAJ stands for turbo anal ISIS.
Okay. And this one is from what's it called? I watched it. It was good.
Oh, Invincible.
Invincible.
Yes, and
Yeah.
it's the dad from Invincible.
It says millennials eating Tide Pods.
He's throwing a punch at his dad.
Mm-hmm. And then the bottom is boomers overdosing on horse drugs. And he's stopping the punch.
That's awesome.
Very good. Very good.
Yes,
All
that
right.
was it.
That's it for this week's episode of the Bill Squire Show. Don't forget to check out also the Alan Cox Show, which I'm a part of. You can listen weekdays 2 to 6 p.m. on 100.7 WMMS, which you can find if you're not in the Cleveland area on the iHeartRadio app or on YouTube at youtube.com/the Alan Cox Show. Don't forget to vote for us for the best podcast, Cleveland
Yes.
Scenes Best of. And then follow me on Instagram at Bill Squire, Tommi at Tommi LC
Yep.
on OnlyFans,
Yes.
and AJ at AJ DeCosimo on Twitter and Instagram.
And subscribe to Weekly Humorist, please.
And subscribe to Weekly Humorist. And that's all. And AJ had shitfoot. Good night.
Bye.
This is the Bill Squire Show. Bill Squire Show.